I love Los Angeles. I've spent the majority of my life living and working in and around LA. It's a great town, a vibrant city, with its own unique personality, just like any other city in the world. LA is on the cutting edge of technology, alternative energy, and many other examples of technical, social, and economic progress. For many, Los Angeles is a place where the desert has been transformed into an urban paradise, but not for all. Most of us are aware of the homeless problem in Los Angeles. I have seen it many times firsthand. I remember when I was a kid in the early 1970s, my old pal Eric and I would take the bus downtown and see the street derelicts wandering around in an area called Skid Row. As a kid, I often wondered at what I thought at the time was a very cool and free lifestyle living on the streets downtown. I have learned as I have grown older that in some ways it is, but in many other ways it is a prison surrounded by violence, hunger, drugs, filth, and inhumanity. This is especially true when you consider the way homelessness is dealt with in the City of Angels. It was a problem then. It is a far worse problem now. Worse than it has ever been before.
My favorites on St.
Being as passionate as I am about this subject and wanting to share the story, I grabbed my cameras, hopped in the car, and headed for downtown to have another look. I've wanted to go down and shoot some stills and video for a while now. I have never been homeless. I can't imagine what it's like. I've been close but never been there. Having been a cop, though, I've had a fair amount of experience dealing with the problem firsthand, even though the city I worked in was nothing like Los Angeles. It is difficult to understand what these people go through every day, and I hope I never really learn. I understand from a safe distance, yet I can't help but feel their pain as much as I am able. But I was not prepared for what I saw, what I experienced when I got downtown. I was shocked at what I found. The problem has grown exponentially. It is nothing short of stunning. Los Angeles has more homeless than any other city in America, and it is highly unreasonable to think that the problem can't be solved. It has been solved in other cities like Denver, Philadelphia, and London. Currently, the city battles homelessness more with its police force than with its collective wisdom and humanity. The city of Los Angeles has 23 anti-homeless laws on the books. This is how they deal with the problem. There are over 48,000 homeless people in LA County. There are over 2,700 homeless veterans inside the city limits. These are the people we sent overseas to fight for our freedom, or at least that's what they were told. Many of them came back knowing the truth, and now they are shunned and swept under the rug. I can't begin to tell you how much that angers me, and it should anger you as well. Technically, it is illegal to be homeless in LA even if you're a combat veteran. Los Angeles reportedly spends at least $100 million a year on homelessness. $87 million of that goes to police services and arrests, not what I would consider to be a sound plan to deal with the problem. Like in most cities, they spend twice what they need to cover it up rather than to actually deal with it in a reasonable and humane way. $100 million would get a lot of people off the streets into a safe environment and provide them with the social services that they so desperately need. In addition, it is also reported that between government and private resources, over $1 billion a year is spent on the issue, yet it is still a huge ongoing problem. I don't get it. It does not sound to me like anything is getting done properly. It's greed and bureaucratic nonsense that absorbs much of that money before it ever does anyone any good. That much is obvious. If the problem can't be solved with over $1 billion a year, then there is something really wrong going on here. Los Angeles County has over 2,400 churches. Where are they in all of this? The Archdiocese of Los Angeles by itself has an estimated income totaling well over $500 million a year. Where are they? If all these major groups, churches, government agencies, and nonprofits are helping as they claim, it makes no sense that there are still roughly 50,000 people living on the streets of Los Angeles. I believe there is a much bigger, darker story here to be told, one of waste and corruption. If you take the $1 billion and divide it by the number of homeless currently living on the streets, it comes out to $21,000 per year per homeless person. That's nearly twice the federal poverty level of $11,770 for a single-member household. Where is all this money going? Despite the $1 billion, there are still almost 50,000 people living on the streets, and it's just wrong. And it must be stopped. While I was downtown shooting this video, I came across some high school boys on their bikes who were handing out care packages to the homeless. Packages containing basic fundamentals like water, soap, deodorant, and other necessities. As it turns out, they are a high school group called the Reddo Club, which takes its name from the Latin phrase to give back. The club's leader is Drake Hugo.
My name is Drake Hugo. I'm the president of Saugus High School Reddo Club. Reddo is Latin for to give back, and that essentially is what the club is. What we do is we take the train down to Los Angeles and bike to Skid Row, and we deliver care packages to the homeless because we feel it's important that the homeless aren't forgotten. It's a big social problem in America, and we want to, put a smile on their face on a cloudy day. We're here to talk to them, hear their story, listen, learn, and just it's a big, social learning experience. And I think it's important that all club members come down and with an open mind and are able to take away something from the people who, are destitute of a lot of things. And there's a lot of really neat people down here, college-educated people, and there's some great takeaways and stuff to learn. So we deliver care packages with toothbrushes, toothpaste, socks, water, granola bar, and other basic hygiene items. We feel it's important that the homeless have just basic items to take care of themselves, so that's why we do it. We get all the items donated from local businesses in Santa Clarita Valley, and we just want to come down, hear their stories, and just be good friends to them. The club came to fruition after Mike Smith, an inspirational speaker, actually came to our school, and his Dude Be Nice campaign was centered around helping others, and that's simply what we wanted to do. We wanted to come down to help out and give out. And a lot of people say, oh yeah, I want to change this, I want to make a difference and everything. This club is just all about doing it, just coming down, no matter what the circumstances is, rain or shine, no matter how you're feeling. It's just all about giving. That's 100% what the club is about. The club has been in existence for maybe about a year and a half, and we've taken about 7 trips down here, and we've passed out over about 1,000 care packages. Each time we bring about 150 down. So I'd like to think that we touch the lives of a lot of people, and there's some incredible stories that we've all learned, that come to mind of great people we've met, and we hope to continue coming down. And even after some of the leaders graduate, we hope that the club will serve as a legacy in Saugus High School and will continue to work. We hope to actually spread it throughout the valley to other schools, and hope that it continue to be a beacon of hope, and that, as the youth, that we can continue voicing that homelessness is a big problem that needs solving, and we're just trying to do our part in it.
This is a small example of how we beat this problem. People taking action, people doing whatever they can to help, people getting involved in forcing change. This is people helping people. These high school boys are an excellent example for all of us to follow. For in the end, what do we really have? We have each other, and that's all. These young men are at the front lines of this battle, fighting for people's dignity. Unlike the city of Los Angeles, and many of you out there, you know who you are. You are the ones who think these people are a nuisance and a burden, a scourge of society. You are wrong. These are people.
It's really humiliating to be shaking a cup 24 hours a day and people just look at you like you some kind of little bum, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I have had people to walk past me and say, "Get a job, bum." And I said, "Wait a minute, I'm not a bum, I'm a human being." And it's hard. But after the end of the day, when people go home and everybody get on the message train and they mind, and then I just feel so bad that I can't be going on, No matter what people think about me, I know I'm a human person. And just because I'm down on my luck, don't give nobody no excuse to call me no bum, because I'm not.
They are not some random lower life form. They are not inferior. None of these people are there by choice. Some have mental disorders, but most are just people that have been cast out by society as a result of economic hardship and, dare I say, race. I spoke to one woman who told me she had only been there for 3 weeks after having been evicted from her home as a result of losing her job at no fault of her own, which is more the case than most would believe. I challenge all of you to go there and see for yourself. See the conditions these people are living in. Smell the stench of people barely surviving in impossible conditions. It is horrific. Go there, see it, and do something. Make donations to the Reddo Club. Call or write the city council and the mayor. Tell them spending your $87 million a year on law enforcement specifically to harass and jail these people is as counterproductive as anything can be. The city of Los Angeles has tens of thousands of vacant lots, many owned by the city. South Central alone has well over 10,000. Well, that's our land. We can demand that the city and its supporting cast that claim they are trying to make a difference with their $1 billion plus take that money and build thousands of small efficiency apartments. Get these people off the streets and get them the help they need to get back on their feet. Services like basic health care and mental health services. Some kind of job training program to get them back to work and allow them to once again become contributing members of society with some dignity and pride. Think of the jobs and the boost to the local economy a program like this would offer up. It would prove to be the exact opposite, a mirror image of the current problem we face right now. All it takes is the political will to make it happen. It will never be perfect, but it can be much, much better. This man could not even walk. It's time we did what is right, and we recognize what that is. We all know what is right and what is wrong. Wrong is the status quo. Right is helping people. We have all at some point needed help, every one of us, and we all have the potential of needing help again. Do not look down on these people simply because they need our help. In the meantime, you know that guy you see standing at the end of the freeway off-ramp with a sign that says he's hungry? How about giving him the benefit of the doubt and skipping Starbucks that day, rolling down your window and handing him a few dollars? You'll feel better about yourself, and so will he.